It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Andrew Triggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hamilton gets his lead at first, nobody out. This year against right-handed pitching, Goodwin is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
At the plate, George Brett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Royals bats are quiet there. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Jake Junis will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. You keep the big picture in sight because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever.
Pull it to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. A's go quietly there. Still no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Gordon. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
And what's amazing about this, Dan, you see guys get hot. When they get hot, it's usually base hits and doubles. Not the case with this monster. He's driving everything he sees out of the ballpark.
Absolute pitcher's nightmare right now. On point with the fastball you throw.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The relay, and Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in, Chipper Jones, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Laureano is in pursuit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
With Merrifield next to hit. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Pinder is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Royals are on top 2-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. This is line to left. Goodwin is there, and he has it for the out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. Lifetime in this matchup, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Gore is after it, and no one will track it down. 0-1, here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next the ever versatile Chad Pinder. First delivery to him on the way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Hamilton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Terrence Gore, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Line drive to center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Gore, the runner at second with one away. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Laureano ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The first baseman.
Standing in now, George Brett. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Perez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this two. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Alex Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hinder arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The second baseman.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Gordon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And that's the second out. And he is in there.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Runner goes for third. In the air to straightaway center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simeon will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Royals 7 and the A's 2. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
bullet back up the middle. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the eighth. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Profar on the grass, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's safe.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put away.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. A 2-run shot here for Alex Gordon. Home run number 62 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jerry Blevins gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jerry Blevins.
In now, Chipper Jones. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Olsen is there, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hamilton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Phegley. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Flying toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now batting, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Profar takes it in. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, Terrence Gore.
Ready for another chance? Terrence Gore. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second in the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Lined hard toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next to the
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, D-Row, talk about drawing up the squeeze plate to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Standing in now, Brian Goodwin, as he hits it weakly on the ground for first. The throw will go to third.
Hey, the result works out right there. Batter gets a hit. They find themselves first and second with a chance to do some damage. But when you get the hit and run sign, your job is to hit a line drive to the outfield somewhere and advance that runner to third base. They'll take it, but not the execution they were looking for.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Hamilton over at second. Goodwin at first with no outs. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him. Joaquin Soria comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Salvador Perez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Runners are at first and third with none out. Liner toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. Soria has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing, and it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's feasting on because he looks unstoppable right now.
For the Royals, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. High in the air out to center field. Laureano giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 50.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's up and in for ball 1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Merrifield takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate. And
the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And a throw to third to try to catch him off the base, but he's back in time. The 1-0 home. Now the runner's on his way home. And the ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Oh, and he rushed the pitch home as it's in the dirt. Mondesi on third with 2 out. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On to the bottom of inning number 6. KC leads this one 18-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now,
Defense.
Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Stepping in, Matt Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Goodwin into the concrete staircases, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Into the box now, Matt Chapman.
Now batting,
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hard hit at third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Yasmera Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Yasmera.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Goodwin blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, D'Aro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credited with a single and an RBI here. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
The batter, number 50.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Josh Watson will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball. Josh Watson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Stepping in, Chad Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
No balls and 1 strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher.
At the plate, Josh Phegley comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The second for 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out. So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's got a 3 for 7 line. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan.
In the score, the runner from third tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Royals settled for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Royals out in front, 21. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Marcus.
Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in a...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2. And he is in there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. And they're runners at the corners now. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Third base stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And the run is in to score from third. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Digging in now, Chad Pinder. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 run is scored. Davis scores. The relay. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Royals are on. So stepping in, George Brett. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate, Salvador Perez working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He'll go to the bag for 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Liam Hendricks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Liam Hendricks.
Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1, but they will not get him both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Now batting. Second base.
Digging in, Josh Watson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Simeon has got it, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. 1 more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Royals lead it 22-9. So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Josh Begley. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now time is called as both
10.
guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Market.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not the greatest 8 in the 30s ever thrown, but he did give the bullpen some rest, and he is in line for the victory here. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jurickson Profar. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Watson is up with it. Oh, he makes the stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
22-10 this evening. The Kansas City Royals with their 105th win, best in the division. Jake Junis hangs win number 11 on his line. Andrew Triggs was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.